Welcome to All In Uncensored with Ryan and Bryon.
So this is episode 8. This is All In Uncensored with Ryan and Bryon. Ryan's not here today. He's out taking some meetings with some real estate agents and some other people. So today I have a special guest, Rilee. How you doing, Rilee?
Good.
Good. So what I want to talk to you today about is who you are, like some of your interests, how old you are, stuff like that, and what some of your hobbies are. So tell me about who you are.
Well, I'm 11 years old.
How do you know me?
You're my uncle.
Aha! So you're 11 years old. Where were you born?
Boise, Idaho.
So are you a Washingtonian?
No.
What are you?
I'm an Idahoan.
That's right. She's an Idahoan, folks. And so you grew up on a military base, right?
I was born on a military base, but I wasn't raised there.
Right. And then you ended up moving back to Washington, where your mom's from.
Yes.
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 And so you've pretty much been here ever since.
Yes.
Nice. So what, you told us how old you are. So tell us about how you got introduced to the farm.
Well, my grandma, she owned the farm, and she passed it down to my uncle, and I just been working there ever since.
How many animals do they have on that farm anyway?
Maybe over 150. Maybe.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
So what kind of animals are out there? I remember the camel.
There's camels, zebras, kangaroos, wallabies, bunnies, ducks, turtles, ponies.
Goats.
Yeah, goats, sheeps. There's a lot of animals.
And so it's kind of like a hobby farm where they do agritourism. So they have people come out for parties and they do pony rides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You've pretty much been doing the pony rides for people ever since you were little.
Yeah. Maybe sometimes I would lead the ponies around, but other times I would be doing something other, be barn duty. Usually I would just sit in the office. Yeah, I would just hang around. If they needed help, they would.
And you'd show all the other kids how to feed the animals correctly.
Yeah.
And how to properly handle them.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, you've had quite a few birthdays out there. That's been really fun.
Yeah.
Yep, that's awesome. So I understand that you have traveled quite a bit. I know because you personally have been with Aunt Deanna and I on some trips.
Yeah.
So talk about maybe some camping that you've done.
Well, I did a lot of camping, but my most favoriteest one is probably going to Missouri. Missouri was one of my favorite places to go. It was really pretty, really hot, but it was fun and all.
And who's in Missouri? That's your dad's side of the family, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you actually got to fly out there with your grandma?
Yep.
Nice.
Sometimes it was just me and my grandma. Sometimes it would be my grandma, and my grandpa.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So what kind of things did you guys do in Missouri when you were there?
Well, when my grandma got married, we went to this lodge. It was really big, really pretty. And then they had horseback riding. And they had a swimming pool. They had a hot tub. We didn't go in the hot tub because we didn't know.
It was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Already.
We didn't really want to go in a hot tub. The pool was really fun. I love swimming. Sometimes it would just be me in the pool by myself, but sometimes all my cousin would be in the pool with me.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. And your cousin's Annabelle?
Yep.
Nice.
And I have many cousins over there. I can't count them all because there's too many.
Well, that's cool that you have a lot of family. That's awesome. So you've also you're pretty well traveled. So you've flown to Missouri. You've been down to Oregon with us multiple times. You've been to California.
Yeah.
You've been to Washington and you've been to Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
So you've already seen 5 states.
Yeah.
So road tripping, what are some memorable things that you've seen on road trips?
Maybe that one time we went down to, Oregon?
Mm-hmm.
We went on this boat ride, and it was just how amazing how many animals that we saw. We saw bears, lots of birds.
Yeah, that was our trip to the Redwoods that we took when we
Oh,
camped there.
yeah.
Yeah, so down at the Klamath River, they had a jet boat tour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he did like 360 turns in that thing. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
We all got wet.
Yeah. Gosh, what did we see? I think you said we saw a bear,
Yeah, black bear.
osprey,
Yeah,
eagle.
a bunch of eagles.
Yeah, that was a really fun trip.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Let's see. So the favorite adventure you've been on so far has been to Missouri then?
Yeah. I've been there like twice. It was really pretty there. It was like really fun in total.
That's really cool. So what is your favorite animal? I kind of think I have an idea.
What was your idea?
I think it's one of two. It's either a dog or a horse.
Both, yeah. I love both animals.
So why horses?
Well, the only reason that I like horses is because you can like ride them around. Like you can use them instead of cars. Like you don't have to waste your money on gas or anything.
That's a good point. That's some cost saving tips for our audience. Ride a horse and save gas, right?
Yep.
And as far as horses go, what are some of the horse adventures you've been on?
One horse ride I've been on Missouri. The other times, well, a couple times I've been taking these horse classes in a barn where there's like little kids there.
So like riding lessons?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was really fun. I could saddle a horse, brush them, take care of them, feed them. Can't remember the other times.
Didn't we go on one in Joseph, Oregon?
Oh, yeah. That was pretty funny.
I don't know if it was funny. So what happened? So like you were handling, so your horse I think's name was Rebel?
Yes.
And mine was Tank. I couldn't get Tank to go. Like
No.
all you wanted to do was stop and eat.
Yeah.
But you were riding Rebel like a pro. And
Yeah.
what happened?
Well, you had to get ponied up the hill. Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, I couldn't get my horse to go, and we're on this really steep hill. So our riding leader, she had to like grab, what do you call it, the lead?
Yeah, the lead.
She had to grab the lead, and she had to quote unquote pony me up the hill.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear the end of that one, did I? Nope. Did Rilee have to get ponied up? No,
Nope.
she did not.
Nope.
Nope. Uncle Bryon did though.
We were like passing people, and the people were asking like, because usually like kids have to be put up the hill because they don't know how to like ride a horse. And like
But
I was
you're a
just,
pro.
I was sitting behind him, just like trotting along, just having fun, and then
Right?
he was just in front of me, getting ponied up the hill. Yeah.
So yeah, that always comes up every now and again. Well, at least I didn't have to get ponied up a hill.
Well,
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
it kind of sorted.
So let me see here. So the horses, you told us about some riding adventures. Why do you like dogs so much?
Well, I have 3 dogs. They're really friendly, really playful. I love all dogs. Like my favorite breed is like probably a Mastiff. I have 2 dogs that are part Mastiff. They're just really funny, really drooly. They drool a lot.
Yes, they do. Yeah. I think I like dogs because it doesn't matter how bad of a day you've had. Like the minute you come in that door, they just like love you no matter what.
Yeah, it's like, even though you've been gone for like 10 minutes, it's like they feel like you've been gone for like forever.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So
Yeah.
like we have a dog, Kona. She's part boxer.
Yeah.
And I feel like, we just go out the door for 5 minutes to run a quick errand and come back. And she acts like she hasn't seen us, like you said, in like 10 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
My dogs go nuts whenever we come back. Like when I come back from school, I have to let them out, and they're just all over the place.
Yeah, they're so happy to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're their best friend. That's really cool. So as far as, do you have any other favorite animals aside from dogs and horses?
I like cats. I like cats. They're very chill. Some cats are like very lazy, like mine. I could like them because they're like chill. They're
independent.
Yeah.
I like that about them. So I know you've shared this with me once before, but so, like driving through like the farmland in Joseph, Oregon, and maybe parts of Missouri that you've seen, like, do you have like, if you could like have a dream property, what would your dream property be?
my dream property would be like a big open field with a couple horses, maybe 2 dogs, because I don't want 3 are just too crazy. Yeah, just a wide open field with maybe cows.
So you want like a ranch style property?
Yeah.
What would you do with that property? Like if you could do anything like on that property, what would it be?
I wouldn't really like grow any like vegetables or anything because I'm not really a vegetable kind of person. I'm gonna make have a bunch of animals, have like a little farm, chickens,
like a hobby farm, kind of like you've been used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think at one point too, you mentioned about possibly rescuing some horses.
Yeah. There's a lot of horses out there that have injuries and stuff. I can like take them in, take care of them.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let me see here. So some other Q&A stuff I wanted to ask you. So what's your favorite subject in school and why?
I like math sometimes. Math can be a little challenging sometimes, but I still like it. It's not my favorite. My classes now, I don't really like them because sometimes, they can be challenging.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite maybe now, probably PE because we just run around.
Get to be outside.
Yeah.
You're definitely an outside person.
Yeah. Whenever we have to go outside, we run track. That's that. No, like me personally, I don't like running.
Well, I don't know about that because my wife and I just got a treadmill yesterday, and I just wanted you to test it, but an hour later, you're still on it jogging.
Yeah.
So that was kind of crazy.
I mean, yeah.
That was crazy. That was way more than I've done the last year. So we talked about your favorite subject. Do you have any like positive advice for people? Like if you could give people good advice, what would it be?
If something's really challenging, just keep trying, keep working really hard. Even though it can be challenging, just keep on doing it. Mm-hmm.
And what about if people get like stressed out or upset? Like, do you have any advice on that?
If I get stressed out, I just take one of my stress balls, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But
maybe just taking a moment to think, just like take a time out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do too. What about advice for people in school?
Well, I know my teachers can be really kind of rude sometimes, but just stay out of trouble. Just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I think that's really good advice.
Yeah.
We should all stay out of trouble, even as adults.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you already talked about your favorite animal is a horse. Is there any other places that you'd like to travel? Because I know you've already been to 5 states already, which is crazy.
Yeah. There's a couple states that I've been wanting to go to for like a really long time, like Hawaii, Texas, Montana. I usually don't like hot weather, but I mean I don't really mind it because I was born in the summer.
And you like Missouri, which can be hot.
Yeah, it can be hot sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So do you have a specific place in Texas you'd like to visit someday?
Not really, just anywhere, honestly.
Cool. And then, yeah, I think Montana would be really fun.
Yeah.
There's like a Glacier National Park up there and Flathead Lake.
Yeah.
All this amazing open acre stuff. Let's see. We talked about that. Do you have any advice for people for their dream home or property? So how should people follow their dreams?
I mean, if you want like a big open field, like kind of like I do, I've been saving my money. Just like save your money, don't spend it.
Yeah, she's a really good saver, by the way. I'm learning from that. Yeah, so that's really good advice for everybody out there looking to buy a home. Save your money, don't spend it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good advice, Rilee. So, do you have any other things you want to add? Do you want to ask me any questions?
No, I don't really have any questions.
Okay, that pretty much sums it up. Well, I just wanted to take this opportunity to get advice from Rilee. She's got some really great tips for everybody, and you got to know her a little bit. We're going to have her on our show again sometime in the near future here. So in conclusion, save your money if you're looking to become a homeowner, and identify what your interests and hobbies are, and maybe think about a property around that. So like if you are into like the city scene, maybe you're going to be looking at a property in the city. And if you're liking farm stuff like you do, maybe you're going to be looking at a property in the country. So that's some really good advice.
Yep.
And then also, don't get in trouble, folks.
Yeah.
That's really good advice.
Stay out of trouble, y'all.
Yeah, stay out of trouble. So please subscribe to our show. We're on YouTube, Google, iHeartRadio, iTunes, all of those great places. And Ryan will be joining us again on the next episode. And it's another great day. Good job, Ryan.